Alright. For the love of candy. Having some technical issues. I think we're finally ready to go. Alright. Okay. So, Breath of the Wild. One of my favorite games ever. I have gone through quite a bit of kind of the boring parts of farming and getting materials and weapons and getting my armor upgraded. So as you can see here, I have the heat set, the cold set, the stealth set, the climbing set, the warrior set, which was a pain in the butt to get, the Gerudo set, and then some of the miscellaneous amiibo ones. But for this run, since it's my third run through the game, I ran through once. Took me about 120 hours. I did all the side quests, got all the armor sets fully upgraded. That was before any DLC was out. Then I went back through when DLC 1 came out on Master Mode and beat it, and beat the, oh man, what's it called? The Trials of the Master Sword. I beat that, but not on Master Mode. That would have been insanity. So this third run, I'm just doing the essentials to kind of get through the game. For those of you that are looking to play or maybe have played before and are looking to go through again, there's a couple things I would recommend to make it a lot easier off the bat. First thing would be the stealth set. This is really good for getting different components for upgrades. If you need lizards, for example, or butterflies, or things that when you're near and loud will run away, this set makes it so as long as you're not dashing or running, you can pretty much just walk right up to them and grab them, including fairies and things that are super useful. So I would start with this. You can get it in Kakariko Village right off the bat. It's a little pricey, so you'll have to get some rupees, but second thing would be the climbers set. These come out of shrines. I believe all three come out of different shrines. So they increase your climbing speed, and you get a bonus actually when you have all three pieces. So when you jump and you're climbing, it actually requires less stamina, which is really nice. All these have different bonuses for all three pieces of the set. The stealth set is night speed up, which is good if you're doing things like catching sunset fireflies. The Flamebreaker set has fireproof, so you can't get set on fire. And then probably my favorite is this guy, the Barbarian Armor. This increases your attack power for each component, and then it increases your charge attack stamina set bonus. This one took a lot of farming to get. You have to take down a lot of Linnels, or Lionels, however you pronounce it. And it took a lot of work. Early in the game it's difficult because you don't have a lot of hearts, you don't have a lot of defense. But it is very useful with the attack bonus. So then we have snow boots and sand boots, which I didn't bother to upgrade because the component requirement is ridiculous. But they're really good. They increase your running speed in the sand or in the snow. So I dabbled with the Guardians. The ancient set is what it is, but it gets a Guardian resistance, and the last upgrade for that is just going to be insane, and I don't feel like doing it. You need a bunch of ancient cores and things that aren't very common, so it takes a lot longer to upgrade. But I digress. The point of this video is to go through all the shrines. So, just wanted to give you a couple pointers if you're new to the game or looking to come back. Things that make it a little easier. I'm in a spot that I used to farm dragon horns. So, typically at 6 a.m., one of the dragons will spawn here. You jump, you shoot your bow about here, and typically you'll hit and get a horn or a scale or something useful. Early in the game, I harvested a lot of iron shroom, and those are typically found. There's a bunch of them right here, so I'm going to zoom out. Central Hyrule. You can farm them. Gosh, I probably ended up with 30 or 40 in one round. You just circle this lake. They're right next to the trees, and there's just a ton of them. And so what I do with those, you take 4 iron shroom, you combine them with a shard of ferocious horn, and that creates this guy, tough mushroom skewer. And you'll see it gives you the highest armor bonus for a full 30-minute duration, which is really helpful. I popped that when I was fighting the Linnells, and it basically kept me from getting one-shotted at the beginning of the game. The other thing for early in the game that I would suggest is getting a bunch of hardy durians and cooking 5 of them together into one recipe. And what that gets you, as you can see, I still have 3 hearts total. That will typically get you a full recovery plus 20-ish extra hearts. So as you can see, I made a bunch of them. They're super useful early on in the game. You go from having 3 hearts to having 23, which is awesome. But you can still get hit by Linnells for 8 or 10 hearts or whatever they hit you for. So it's important. I tend to stack that with the armor bonus potion, and that way I have a lot of hearts and a lot of defense. And if you compile that with the fully upgraded outfits, you can say I have 20 for most of them except for the stealth set, which maxes out at 16. That makes you pretty durable. The hardy durian I marked on here. I usually jump off Farron Tower. There's a couple here in this little area, and then I work my way up. I'll zoom out and show you where it's at. So kind of bottom right. Work my way up this cliff wall, and then kind of do another circle around here. There's tons of trees, tons of hardy durian to be harvested there, which I'm not going to probably do in this video, but just cook them all together, and they get you a bunch of extra hearts. So anywho, for this video, I'm going to try to do 99 shrines. Oh, it's going to be a lot in one sitting. Essentially, I've done all the legwork to unlock all the shrines that I can. Some of them are gated behind Divine Beast quests, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to probably stream that at another point in time. But as you can see, if they're blue surrounded by orange in the center, that means that I've gotten to the shrine, but I haven't actually completed it. So like in the Korok Forest, for example, there's 4 of them here. The 3 on the outskirts are all gated behind a little trial that you have to do. One has to do with following a Korok trying to get to one of the shrines. Another one has to do with getting to a shrine without having they give you a wood shield, weapon, and bow, and you can't have any of them break or set on fire. And there's a lot of fire elements in there. So it's a little difficult, but if you know how to work the game and play the physics, it's not too bad. So I'm going to go through some of these. I want to say there's about 25 shrine quests where you have to actually complete something to unlock the shrine, and I've done all of those as well. So this is essentially going to be me going into the shrine, and some of them are going to be puzzle solving, some of them are just going to be walking on and I'm done. So I'm going to try to get a mix of those, but I completed 17, I believe, to get my stamina up to the point that I could get around the world. And then I had, I think, 4 gated behind the Divine Beast quests. So you can see I marked them here. There's one over in Zora's domain. There's 2 over by Rito Village, and then there's one, I believe, down here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. So maybe it's 100. I don't know. But let's get to it here. All right, I'm going to start up here in the Kito Wawai Shrine. this is a shrine that you have to go through complete darkness and light a bunch of torches to find your way.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken.
So it's pretty fun. It's kind of creepy in that the whole thing's pitch black other than your torch. And then there's a boss to fight at the end, which I won't spoil, but it was fun. I had a good time going through it. You can kind of see, like, here are the things that I lit that kind of point you in the way. If you follow their orientation where the beak's pointing, they usually point you to either a chest or to where you need to go to get to the shrine. And it looks like my buddy, I'm not going to spoil it. That's where the boss is. He's chilling. You can kind of hear him. So I'm going to go in here. Let's see what the shrine is. I think this is going to be one of the just walk in and complete ones because there was a challenge leading up to it. Yep. So typically when you complete something to get to the shrine itself, this is what you end up with. Not much to it. I've run around most of these. I've tried to see if they hid any stuff. They tend to just be, you walk in, you get your chest, you get your spirit orb, and you get to look at the creepy mummy that was residing in this place. Oh, good. I needed one of those. Okay. The ancient cores are used for if you are upgrading or buying the Guardian set, the ancient set. They either require for upgrade or require to purchase. I forget. Definitely for the upgrades, because the ancient cores are pretty hard to come by. I farm Guardians for hours, and I've had 2 ancient cores drop out of 1, and I've had 10 drop 0. So it's totally RNG. Yes, creepy mummy. All right. So that is shrine number 18, as you can see. I have 122 Korok seeds. Those are used to upgrade your weapon, bow, and shield inventory slots. You have exponentially more, well, not exponential, but they increase with each slot level you unlock. So the first couple slots are 1, 2, maybe 5 Korok seeds, which are everywhere. There's 900 in the world total. And they eventually get up to the point where like your max like sword or weapon slot, I think costs like 55 seeds, which doesn't sound like a lot until you actually spend the time to track down 55 seeds. It takes a while. A lot of them are easy to find, some are not. But I stopped at 122 because I figured I had enough inventory slots and I won't need any more to beat the game. This is another one where I just go in and beat it. So inventory slots, I'm up to 13 weapon. Well, I get, yeah, just weapons. I have 12 bow and arrow and 13 shields, which should be plenty, as far as I know. Another ancient core. So my original playthrough, I think I may have maxed out all the inventory slots. I want to say I ended up with about 400 Korok seeds, which can be a game in and of itself. It took a long time to track them down. There are really good websites that have map overlays for things like Korok seeds, shrines, pretty much any farmable thing in the game. Like ZeldaDungeon.net is the one that I use. As long as you don't clear your cookies or wipe out your browser history, you can actually it'll keep track of the shrines you've been to, the Korok seeds you've harvested, things like that. So when I was farming my 120 Korok seeds, that's what I used typically to keep track of where I was, where I needed to go. And if you click on the Korok seeds on the ZeldaDungeon.net map for Breath of the Wild, it'll actually show you a picture of where the Korok seed exactly is and what to do to get to the Korok seed. So it's a super useful tool. Alright. I have 9,705 rupees, and that's a result of farming dragon horns. That spot that I showed you earlier in the video. I'd sit there for maybe an hour or two and just, if you have like a flame sword, ooh, a giant ancient core. Very nice. If you have a flame sword and some wood, and you throw it down, and you're under the cover of something so it doesn't rain and put out your fire, you can sleep until morning, and so you can just continually reset the dragon spawning there every, minute or two. One of the videos that I watched that gave me that information said you could get like 50,000 rupees in an hour or something. I was never that efficient, but I think in an hour I ended up with about 30 or 35,000 rupees. So I farmed it for like an hour, and that was pretty much enough to sustain me for the rest of my playthrough. I built my house. Over here you can actually build a house for yourself. In Hatino Village, it's like right here. I built the house, built everything that goes in it. You can get weapon racks, a bed, stuff like that, and I still have 9,000 left over. And that's on top of purchasing all the different consumables I needed for my armor upgrades. Which, a neat little trick for that. If you don't want to spend a lot of time running around hunting for butterflies, which sometimes I don't, you can actually go to Beetle, the vendor, who hangs out right next to all the stables, which I'll show you on the map here in a second. So there's these Foothill stables, South Akala stable, they're all over the place. They're where you pick up your horse, you can sleep there and rest, recover hearts, things like that. There's typically always a shrine within the vicinity. And Beetle, who's a sales guy with a huge pack on his back, is typically hanging out in the vicinity as well. He will a lot of times sell you things that either you can cook and turn into a very useful meal that'll boost your stats, or he'll sell like the dragonflies or the butterflies or things that you need to upgrade your armor at the Great Fairy Fountains. Nice, another giant ancient core. There are 4 ancient fairy fountains. They're spread throughout the world, and strangely, they require you to give them money to open up and help you, which is kind of funny. But when you find out that it goes like this, the first one's 100 rupees, the second one is 500 rupees, which there's actually a guy near the second fairy fountain that will give you 500 rupees to give to the fairy on your behalf. So you don't actually have to get that 500 if you find that side quest. The third one's 1,000, and then the fourth one is 10,000. So it's pretty steep. But that each tier allows you to upgrade your armor 1 tier in advance. So first fairy fountain will take you from like typically 3 armor to 5, then like 5 to 8 when you unlock the second fairy fountain. I think it's usually 8 to 12 on the third fairy fountain, and then the final fairy fountain tends to be to get the armor pieces up to 20 like I have. And the component requirements go up with each of those increments. So the lower upgrades are easier to farm components for because they require less. The higher the upgrade, ooh, this will be interesting. The higher the upgrade, the more the component cost is. So they tend to be a little more rare or harder to find. Maybe they come off of sub-bosses, things like that. Okay, look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Alright, so clearly I need to take these balls and put them in some sort of order based on this. Let's see. So I see there's columns behind it that have a number of columns. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing over here. Is there some sort of a grid up there? I wonder if it has to do with the number of no, that can't be. Shoot. Let's see here. I'm gonna cheat a little. I have the comprehensive guide, so I'm gonna see if I can find this thing, because my goal today is to get through these, not to necessarily bust my brain trying to get through them. Kyo Rug. 199. This book is very thick, very heavy. You could easily hit somebody with it and do some damage. 500 pages. So I need to go to page 199 for this particular walkthrough. Okay. So luckily they have an aerial shot looking down on the book, and it actually shows you where to put each of the components. So lucky me. Let's make sure I'm orienting this right. So it looks like, if I'm reading this right, it should be back there. And here. I think that's a good sound. Yep. Okay. And then on the other side. Oh, I did that one wrong. Should be here. Okay. Can I read? Maybe I can't. I certainly can't. I got this wrong. Alright. My orientation was 180 degrees off. So I should go here. And there. Okay. Haha! So, some dungeons have a little hidden extra. So this one says, before you interact with the altar in the second part of the shrine, turn around and you'll find a second set of constellations. Aha! Oh, yeah, there we go. And as you can see, sometimes it's not just the one spirit orb for completing these. Sometimes they have hidden chests. Sometimes they're up on columns. Sometimes they're hidden behind things that require a puzzle to be solved to get to them. And I want to know what's in there. So, normally, you would have to look at this and go, and try to figure out exactly how to solve that. But, lucky for me, I have the solution. So, what I'm going to do is cheat, because I'm lazy on my third playthrough of this game. My first playthrough, I did my due diligence. I figured these out on my own, unless it took an exorbitant amount of time, and then I would go to like a guide website or something. This time, I'm just trying to get my hearts and oh man, I did that wrong again. No, I didn't. Aha, there we go. I'm just trying to get my spirit orbs so I can get my stamina up. As you can see, I'm not quite at 2 full wheels yet. So I want to get that up, and then I want to get my hearts up. What you got for me? Crap. Okay, what am I getting rid of here? I tend to get rid of the lower damage weapons. The one I dropped is quick to hit with, but The Royal Claymore just does a ton of damage, and that has a critical hit chance with it. So with this armor set, with the attack bonus, with crit bonus from that, and with the base damage of 52, you can do some serious damage. Alright. Hello, creepy mummy. I love the visuals. They're all the same. The mummies tend to be in different positions. I'm calling them mummies. They're not really mummies, as far as I know. I don't know all the lore of this game, but it's fun to watch. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. I have beaten all of the console Zeldas, except for the first two on the NES, and I have those queued up at some point this year. But A Link to the Past, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, all of them. I've beaten all of them multiple times. And this is so much different than the normal. You go into a dungeon, you solve the puzzle, you get the weapon to solve the puzzle in the dungeon. This has some elements of that, but it's much different. And this is definitely my top 3 of all time. The Master Sword. You probably recognize that. You need a certain number of hearts in order to take this out of the pedestal. If you don't, you die. Which was hilarious the first time I tried to do it, until I realized I couldn't have the Master Sword. So I'm going to come back for this guy maybe later in this video, we'll see. Okay. The landscape, the world is beautiful. It's just a blast to... I've never had so much fun just running around in a game. You find stuff everywhere. There's just neat little secrets, the Korok seeds, just the beautiful landscape, running around, sunrise, sunset, the blood moon, the tough enemies. I mean, it felt a little bit like Dark Souls initially, in terms of like you just get one-shotted, which is really funny. As you progress through the game, you get more powerful, you get better armor, you get stronger, right? But I love the beginning of this game just because you're so squishy. You have to be careful, you have to play smart, you can't just run in and clobber everybody. Ooh. Goodbye, Flame Blade. You've served me well. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Cool thing about the physics of, well, I don't know if it's technically physics, but the environment of the game is if you go into a cold area, such as Hebra, for example, the higher up you go, the colder it gets. If you strap something like a great flame blade onto your back, it will generate heat and it will protect you from certain levels of the elements. If you're in a really, really cold spot, you're obviously going to need some cold gear to protect yourself, but the flame blades, anything that has a flame essentially, can protect you. So that's a pretty fun like little element to the game. You will take ticking damage, meaning you'll lose a little bit of each heart incrementally as you run through very cold or very hot places. And so having things to keep you cold or hot, like meals or swords or whatever, will keep you alive. This place was not fun to come through, because it is filled with guardians. Ah, oh my god. Okay. Ha 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 ha, very funny. Okay. Let's see. Shagama. We'll try that. This one is definitely going to be a puzzle of some sort, I would guess. 188. Okay, 188. See, now I'm cold. You can see the little indicator in the bottom right by the map. It shows the temperature in Fahrenheit. When it gets to blue, you'll see I'm starting to take damage, even though I have my flame blade on my back. And it can get too hot, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is help out poor Link here, since he's freezing his butt off. And I'm going to put on some cold gear. So now you can see the gauge went back up. I still have a little bit of attack bonus from my 2 pieces of set, but now I'm warm enough between my blade and my mask that I'm not going to take any damage. So let's see what's in here. This is in Tabantha Snowfield, which is actually a really good place to farm for prime meat, which is super useful if you want to make some meals that replenish a lot of hearts. Here we go. This is the stuff you want, raw gourmet meat. So if you shoot the larger game in that area, a lot of times they'll drop 1 or 2 of these per, but you have to hurry and grab them, because if you wait too long, they get cold and they freeze, and you can't actually cook them that way. They become a meal, like a meal of frozen meat. Kind of like if you leave it on heat or whatever, it'll turn into like a seared prime steak, for example. But it does the same thing with frozen. So if you're farming that in that area, you just want to make sure you run down and grab it right away. So, okay, what are we working with here? I remember this one. Okay. So, use Magnesis, we'll bring it up. Ah, okay. I want that chest that's underneath it. And as you can see, if I get it up high enough, it will actually chill on top of those moving platforms and not fall and kill me. And what I'm going to do on top of that is use Stasis Plus to hold that in place. Ah, Nikes! Please don't kill me! Ah! So I froze the... Oh, there's the key. So I froze the platform in place, so it's still holding the block up. As soon as... Pretty much as soon as that timer goes, that block is going to drop. It's going to drop like it's hot right on my skull and probably kill me. So I need to get out of here. Yeah, that would not have felt good. Okay. Imagine it bouncing like that on top of my skull. Okay. So, obviously there's another chest. I want that. I must have all the chests. It's probably going to be something decent. They don't tend to put crap in the chests in here. Yeah, see? It's a good broadsword. So, let's see if I have anything that I can drop for it. Yeah, see, I have a normal broadsword, which is the same damage technically, but it doesn't have that crit bonus, so... Goodbye, little guy. I'm gonna leave that sword in here forever. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing in here. Looks like that's all she wrote. Although you can use things like Stasis and Magnesis to look around the room, because sometimes they hide things, and this will help you spot hidden chests, hidden things you can interact with that will unlock some cool stuff. Okay. Well, looks like that's all. 2 chests in 1 dungeon is usually about all you'll get. Alright. Yes, yes. I'm so resourceful. Okay, 8 spirit orbs. I'm at 24 shrines. Oh, this is going to take a while. "24 shrines in 35 minutes, man. I need to stop talking so much. Alright. we'll just go geographically here. Since I already have the cold gear on. These tips are neat. The dog, you can feed the dogs in the game, which is really cool. And then if you feed them enough, sometimes they'll take you to like hidden treasure chests, and they'll have good stuff in them. The dogs tend to be in villages. They tend to habitate in areas with people. So like villages, towns, the stables, places like that. Okay, power of reach. So I'm guessing this has to do with fire. Oh no! Oh my god. Whoops. Well. Okay. So. Just gonna burn everything. Burn it all! Alright. Sometimes with the leaves like that, you'll find hidden stuff under them. Sometimes there'll be nothing and you'll just waste your fire arrows like I just did. Another trick around that though, if you have a million regular arrows, stick it in the fire, shoot that sucker over there. Ah, it burned up. Damn it. Okay, let's try that again. I think you can grab it before it burns up. Yep, and then reclaim your arrow. So it's a little more economic to do it that way. Alright. Oh, you want some? Alright, since I don't need to be hidden from the cold anymore, let's see how many Savage Linnell Crusher hits this guy can take. This came from the hardest to kill Linnell, which is, I think it's the silver striped one. And they hit for a ton of damage, so. What do you got, buddy? Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. That was a Guardian 1, which are they're pretty easy to kill. But that was also kind of hilarious that it only took one hit. Alright. Wooden platform. Bomb it. I can go up here. See, with the other blade, this one does 40 damage. Not quite taking him down as quick. And I'm just going to leave that because it's a low damage spear. Guardian shields, they tend to have more durability when fighting Guardians, and the Guardian weapons do more damage against the Guardians themselves. So, it's good to know. I think I need to actually come back here. I know a lot of people have trouble with this. Square goes through square hole. A lot of people try to put square through round hole. That's just wrong. That's not how it works. Okay. Can I get up there? I don't know. I cannot! But that is a metal chest. Come to me. Come to me, Spider-Man. A drill shaft is really useful if you're farming ore. Because as you can see, I have a ton of Royal Claymores, which is great. Except if I want to start breaking ore up and farming it. If you have something like one of the giant hammers or the drill shaft, those are excellent to break up ore. They tend to take less durability damage from that. And they tend to last longer. So if I was farming ore, which I'm not going to be, I would probably grab that and bring it with me. But I think I'm pretty much done with my farming in this game. I didn't really want to live stream the farming because it's kind of boring. Alright. Did I miss something over here? I wonder. Ah, okay. A lot of the shrines have themes in them, so like this one seemed to be a theme of fire, so I'm trying to burn these things up. And they are apparently... Okay, there we go. So now that's going to open. I presumably take square hole through square opening again, or square item. Not going to drop it on there yet. This is probably the key. Aha! Well, good for me. See, there's still some Zelda elements in there, like you get a key, and you have to unlock a door, and you have to solve puzzles. A lot of people complained about how different this game was, how much they changed things, but I actually like it quite a bit. Okay, so now I have the key. I can go in here. And that should be it. There is my creepy friend. Hello, creepy friend. Do you have anything hidden behind you? Nope. Okay. Yeah, give me that spirit orb. Most of these aren't going to be too challenging. The puzzles are going to take the most amount of time. I'm really looking forward to the one that's like mini golf, which hopefully I get to that soon. The ones with the Guardians, the Guardian 3 and the Guardian 4, those tend to be a little bit of a challenge, but with my attack bonus and everything now, not so much. Okay. So you can see I'm still too cold, even with my one piece of cold armor on. I could put the whole thing on and I'd be resistant to all, but I'm gonna make it tough on Link, so why don't you hold this, buddy? Oh yeah, now I'm good. Okay. Goma Asag. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to try to get through all these if I can without looking at the book, but in the interest of time, I'm going to flip through to it just in case I need it. Goma Asag. That doesn't sound good. 188. Oh, same page I'm on. What do you know? Only 95 shrines to go. Well, technically for this video it would be 92. Ooh, okay. So a major test of strength. This is most certainly gonna be a Guardian. I'm going to equip a Guardian Shield and that, and also just to be safe, didn't want to pop these until I really needed them, but now I need extra hearts and I presumably need my extra defense. So with this set, not only do I have my defense up all the way as it can go, but I also have my attack up substantially and I have all my hearts. So let's do this, bro. Alright, it's been a while. Let's see what we got here. I can technically, if I dodge this correctly... Ah, I missed. Okay, so a trick with these guys, if you have electric arrows, is you can basically freeze them. Ah, you can basically freeze them in place. What are you gonna do here? I should have dodged to the side. Alright, so now I'm gonna wail on him. Man, he's taking a lot of damage. Okay, if I time this right, I get like a flurry attack. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit the crap out of him. That's really how you damage these guys efficiently, is you get the flurry attack. Now he's gonna come at me, and since there's nothing to block me in here, usually there's pillars. Ah. Man, alright. There we go. What do you got? What do you got? Usually there's pillars you can hide behind, they'll run into it, they'll daze themselves for a minute. Uh-oh. But since there's none of that here, it increases the difficulty unless you shoot him like that. So I threw it at him there, if you're wondering why I just threw away a weapon. Because you do double damage when you hit him. And let's see, we'll take that guy. That's enough of that. You do double damage, and it's gonna break anyways, so why not make an event out of it? Okay, that one really hurts when that hits, so I'm a little more careful when he whips that thing out. Yeah, see, that would probably take away a couple hearts from me, and hope we don't play that. Alright. Ah! Too early. Too late. What the? Alright. I can probably finish him off here before he shoots me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So. That is one of the tougher fights. They have a lot of health. The ancient battle axe that he was swinging, that is really good in terms of fighting guardians. So it does 60, but it does bonus damage to guardians because they are guardians. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. And get some guardian parts. Oh, that was fun. So you can see I didn't take that much damage. That's where the defense potion comes in really handy. You can make them without the dragon horn, but wow, another royal claymore. You can make them without the dragon horn, but they tend to only last like 5 minutes, and you'll end up using a lot more consumables that way. Let's see. One cleaver. Okay, peace out. Yeah, fire choo-choos. I forgot on this playthrough that when you hit them, so you can usually kill a choo-choo, the little bubbly guys, in one hit, they blow up and set you on fire. Which is funny the first time, and then not so much. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Horses. I have a lot of the amiibos, and I use them to get Epona, which is cool. She essentially has a really good relationship with you right off the bat. So you don't have to worry about her darting off to the side or, you know, running you off a cliff or something. Alright, what shrine is this? Red giveaway. Alright. So we have columns of air. Okay, so the orb needs to make a circle. Kind of a circle. Aha, okay. maybe that doesn't go there. No! Ah, okay, so there's a block I can interact with here. What are you hiding? Ah, okay, so there's the platform I need. Beautiful, okay. So now I know that won't overshoot. Oh, there's a chest up there. See, you gotta really keep an eye out in here, because that one's not really hidden, but they do hide these things quite frequently. Alright. Ooh, I don't have one of those yet. I will take it. Frost blades are cool because they freeze enemies when you hit them. Alright, they can also keep cold in places that are really hot, like the volcano, etc., etc. Alright, so clearly I need to time this right for that platform. I'm gonna wait for one more rotation, throw this, run over there, and stasis that thing. Alright. Don't move. There we go. Whoops! Okay. Okay, do that again. That's fine. No big deal. It's Saturday, I don't have anywhere to be. Okay. Okay. No! Okay. Guess I'll throw it back at the wind. Ah, no. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. Now I have to hurry and get up here before that ball goes in. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it. Golf clap. Nothing. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, 27 shrines down. Yes, yes, you're cold, I know. Mozo, what is that? Mozo Sheno. Major test of strength. So this will be another Guardian Scout V. Or 4. Okay, I have my hearts, I have my defense up. I'm wearing my barbarian gear. Oh, okay, so there's metal platforms you can pull up in this. I didn't notice that last time. Or maybe they weren't there. I don't think I'll need it, but in case you were curious, you can pull these up and go, Alright, bro. Whoops. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Nah, we're not doing that. There we go. Timed it right. Okay. Yeah, that did a little more damage there. Way too early. Ah, crap. Got it. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if you could do it on the second swing as well. Got him again. Alright. A lot of this is just repetition. You just have to get the timing right. You have to be Z-targeted on them, and then you have to just jump backwards at the right time. Nah. Nope, not doing that. There we go. What kind of damage that thing does? Nope, okay. No big deal. No big deal. This is where the 30-minute potion comes in handy when you're jumping between shrines, or if you're farming like Linnell's, for example. Diamonds sell for 500 rupees a pop, by the way. But if you're farming Linnell's, you a lot of times have to do a lot of movement, either on horseback or on foot. And having the 30-minute potion helps a lot in terms of not having to keep farming for materials and so on and so forth. Okay, I know Link. Poor Link is freezing. To Cuomo. Let's see. Here we go. This one I had to unlock by rolling a giant snowball down a hill and breaking a door down, which was kind of fun. Hence, I don't have to do anything when I got here, I just had to solve the world puzzle that got me to the shrine. Another Royal Claymore. I'm gonna be like 80% Royal Claymores at the end of the day today. Alright. Well, that was easy. I think the next one might be more of the same. Oh. Oh, I see some comments. Far Polar, hello. And the Spatial Palkia, whoops, I am getting hurt. 109 shrines done so far, that's pretty good. Only 11 to go. Some of them are pretty tough though. There's a lot of guides online that can help you find, you know, if you're stuck on a shrine, if you can't find it. Like I said, ZeldaDungeon.net is really good. They have a map that'll show you where all the shrines are in the whole world, and they'll even show you, I think, how to get to all of them. Sounds like my dog is right outside. Ooh, major test of strength again. I'm getting lucky here. Alright. These guardians just love me. Or I love them. One of the things that I like about this game so much is just if you look at the neon coloring, or the vibrancy of like the orange and the blue, that's just, I love it. I love it. If you have a TV or a monitor that, you know, has a good color gamut, a good range of colors that it can display, this is one of the more beautiful games you can put up on it. If you're watching on like a 4K TV, it's not going to be a native resolution, so the image quality won't be quite as good on like as on a native 1080p set, but it's still pretty darn good, typically. Oops. Ah! Okay. I'll just wail on this guy for a little bit here. Ah. Alright, alright. I get it. I get it. I get it. You got me. See, a lot of this, the behavior when they swing is very particular based on the weapon. So that's a big heavy weapon, and so he does kind of like a double whip right before he swings it to give you a little better chance to react to it. The spear, on the other hand, is a quick weapon. Ah. Fool me once. So the faster weapons, they tend to hit you a little quicker with. You're going down, buddy. The heavier weapons have a longer swing time and give you a little more reaction time. Okay. Do I need any more weapons? No. Like I said, when you're fighting guardians like this, or if you're going to be farming guardians, maybe for upgrades for your ancient set, it's really good to have guardian weapons, because they do I think a little bit extra damage to the guardians themselves. And I think the guardian shields have a little more durability if you're trying to reflect the shots back at them, I think. Okay. Again, I just love the environment here. I mean, it's nothing special, but just the desolation of like a snowy wilderness on the edge of a cliff and the trees. Ah! No! I'm just trying to enjoy this. Oh god! Alright, let's take care of these guys. I have no quick weapons now. No real one-handed weapons. Ah! You suck. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I can enjoy the serenity of this cliff face. But like I said, just the desolation, you know, and like you'd think there's nothing out here, but there's a wolf. Down there you have some of the radiant stones. There's snowballs rolling in somehow. There's an enemy. And then there's a little Korok puzzle to solve right here. Which typically you just match, if there's two things that parallel one another, you just want to match what the other one is. Like that. Okay. Where to? We'll finish up all the cold spots. So that climbing tip, again, if you have the climber set, all three pieces, the jumping you do when you're climbing, it lessens the stamina penalty for that. So you can jump a lot farther when you're climbing. Okay, what am I doing? Up to 30, only 90 to go. Steady thy heart. Alright, I'll do my best. Again, arrow trick, if you stick the end in the fire, then you can shoot it over, and you can also get your arrow back, instead of wasting a fire arrow. So, I cannot stasis this thing. This is terrifying. A giant spiky board over a pit of lava. This is less puzzle and more resolution. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Let's see, how am I going to approach this? I guess. Oh. I guess I could just reflect it back at him. Okay. So, benefit of the Guardian Shield. You got nothing, boy. You got nothing. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. Gotta make sure I get all the parts, because they're kind of hard to come by. We have 2 chests and a water floor, so I'm gonna assume they want me to use Cryonis or whatever it is. What's this thing called again? Yeah, Cryonis. Okay. Nice. Bomb arrows come in handy. It's always fun to blow stuff up. Let's see. There we go. Now I'm guessing I need to continually stand on this to keep that open. Maybe not. Maybe not. That is magnetic. Nope. Maybe I can just go in. Okay. It seems oddly easy. Now if I get off of this... Oh! Oh my god. That was terrifying. Alright. Is another one coming down here? What's going on? I better get, like, stasis ready or something. Okay. So they gave me bomb arrows, so I'm gonna oblige them. Ah! Come to me. Come to me, Spider-Man. Alright. Oh, there's 2 chests. Cool. Hey, another diamond. Yeah, just, again, the vibrancy of the color, which YouTube's bitrate cut down might not make it look as pretty as it is, but it's fun to look at. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to bring this with just in case. Because I have a feeling it's going to be one of those. Oh no! Think I would have learned after that. Oh no! Ah! Okay. Hilarious. Thanks, Nintendo. I just crapped my pants. Good thing I'm wearing a diaper. Burp. Burp. See, a lot of these you don't really need a guide for, but there are some puzzles that are quite difficult. All right. Down into the depths. Let's see what this dungeon has, or the shrine has in store. I do miss, you know, the old dungeons from like Ocarina of Time where, ooh, you have like the water temple and it's just one giant three-dimensional puzzle. I miss that a bit. I wish they would have put a little more effort into that in this game, but the shrines serve as a pretty good substitute for it. And with all the new mechanics that they've incorporated in Breath of the Wild, I think it's a fair trade-off. So, bring it on, bro. Ah, I just lost all my Guardian parts. Well, that's a bummer. Okay. There we go. Going up. Let's do a little observing here. So usually there's more than meets the eye, much like the Transformers. Okay. Well, I guess I'll grab onto that. So ladders, you can jump up and it'll use your stamina to jump up, but when you're climbing in between jumps, it doesn't require any stamina, so you can usually get up ladders a little quicker that way. Alright, so I need to be there. Alright. Aha, okay. Ah, I see. See? More than meets the eye. Alright. Decent. That's a decent bow. Decent. Alright. Oh! Ah! Okay. Yeah, that was actually a really good bow. Look at that. 38. Okay, where to? Where to? Ah, Akvakat. Might have to look this one up. Akvakat, page 180. Yes, this is a puzzle. I think I remember this one. Well, I'm not going to read about it. Just go in. If I get stuck, I'll read. Here we go. So to give you an idea of how long it took me to beat the game the first time around, I said this earlier I think, but it took me about 120 hours, and that was all coincidentally 120 shrines, all the divine beasts, all of the side quests, all of them, all of the main quests, and I think I had all of the armor sets, including like the skeleton one that you can get from the Gerudo town. There's a vendor, a special secret vendor there that sells a couple costumes, but they were all fully upgraded. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort. It was fun to do, but don't think I'm gonna do that again. All right, so clearly I need to find a way to hit all these fans at the same time. So that one's blowing across. This one is blowing. Bam! Okay. Okay. Puzzling. If you don't want to waste durability of your weapons on something like this, you can throw a bomb at it, you can use arrows. There are other ways to trip these, but I've gotten so many weapons doing this it just doesn't matter. So, let's see here. I can turn this one. Hit those. Hit those. There's only one that I can't get. I need more of an aerial view to work this out mentally. Let's see. Yeah, it's just that one. Huh. Okay. I'm looking at the book. Don't judge me. I have them all right, it looks like. Except for one. Oh yeah, duh. I have a little redundancy here. Fan blowing this way, down this line, straight ahead of me. Fan blowing this way, and this one's also blowing those as well. So I'm going to turn this. That'll hit all of these, and then I will turn this guy 3 times, and that'll hit that last one. Aw, yeah! Okay. There's gotta be some hidden thing in here, though. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, look, if you go up. Yeah, see, that's why it pays to look around in here. If you go up, see, they start you off facing this way, and most of the time people won't turn around and pay attention to the stairs, which I didn't. But there must be another puzzle back here. Okay, so the fan's blowing down here. Need to rotate that guy, and a bomb arrow is overkill. Oops. So you have a little bit of drop on the bow. There we go. Okay. So what I've found is the higher the attack number, the farther the arrow will go before you get dropped. So kind of have to take that into account when you're shooting arrows. Another ancient core. Perfect. Like I said, the ancient cores are pretty rare, so if you have to do a little extra legwork to get them, in a shrine, I would highly encourage it. It's going to save you a lot of trouble farming guardians. I'm going to start whistling that when I start completing things in real life. If I finish a project at work. Alright. We'll stick up in this general area. So this game isn't really keeping a running record of how long it took me to unlock this. It's not my actual account that's tied to my Nintendo account, and that account, I think I'm at about 200 hours played on my first 2 playthroughs. This one, to unlock all the shrines, if I had to guess between getting all the outfits upgraded, fairy fountains, getting all the shrines, getting my weapon slots upgraded, I would guess I'm probably at about maybe 35 hours right now. Since it's my 3rd playthrough, I've gotten really efficient at doing things. Let's see. Ah! For real? Was that not enough? That was very unnecessary. Okay. So I'm hoping to get this run done in maybe 50, 60 hours with all the DLC. Try to be as central as possible here, assuming that that's how they set this up. Also, I better save, because I've been playing for a while, and I haven't saved. Okay, so let's use the physics here. The arrow points roughly where it's gonna go. I want to go a little straighter than that. No! Ah, no, that was terrible. Okay, so there's a thing back there I have to hit. Okay. It's actually harder to do than it looks. I have a Pro controller and I'm still not super accurate. Okay, because now you have to come back. There, that's more in line with what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh god, I just messed it up right on my last hit. Poop. I wonder if I can make this a little easier on myself with a bomb arrow. Oh, that worked! No way! The explosion pushed it back. Wow, okay. Didn't know you could do that. Neat. That's the amazing thing about this game. I'm well over 200 hours in and I'm still finding out stuff. This one's gonna be pretty easy. I hope. Man, there's a bunch of stuff to do in this one. Alright. You know what? I have enough bomb arrows. Let's see if we can do this again. It looks like it's gonna work. I mean, it looks like it's gonna go straight down, but didn't work. That didn't work at all. Alright. Let's try that again. Alright. Oh. Alright, bye, Cracky. Just gotta knock it over. That's all we gotta do. Once it's red, you can't get any more momentum on it once it's like fully red. There we go. Tight. So that's the end, but I want to go back here. See if I can make this happen. Let's see. Okay, so I basically just have to get it in here, over the slump. Can I push it? Yeah, I can. Okay. So this shouldn't be too bad. We'll give it... Yep. Oh, whoop. That might have been too much, but I guess we'll find out. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of good elemental weapons today. Thunderblade acts like my lightning arrow in that it electrocutes. To drop one of my 100 blades. I do like the thunder blades though. If you electrocute an enemy with them, they will drop their weapon. And that's always kind of funny too. The animation for them getting electrocuted is quite funny. Or maybe I'm just sadistic, I don't know. Well, good for me. Good for me. Octo balloons are very fun. You can attach them to things and watch them fly up in the sky. I haven't tried Metal Gear Soliding it to see if I can attach it to a sleeping enemy and have it lift them up in the sky, but now I kind of want to try that. So maybe. Alright. Oh yeah, I know, the barrels, they're tricky. Luckily this is my third playthrough, so I've fumbled around enough that I can kind of remember what I need to do, but first time through I definitely didn't recognize them either. Ah yes, this one I had to swim to in the freezing water. Wow. So they apparently didn't want me to do anything else other than just swim to it. If you've ever been swimming in northern Minnesota, then I assume you know what the water probably felt like. Very, very cold. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Gihara. Gihara, page 193. Okay. Okay, looks like it's a puzzle, so it's more than just running in. See what we're working with here. Oh! Well, that's fun. That was a very menacing way to start a dungeon. Okay. Or a shrine. I keep calling them dungeon. I'm still in the old Zelda mindset. Okay. Don't see anything else that's of interest in here. It's a big one. Okay. Ah. So that's the end. Okay. So that's taken care of. I feel like if I had the stasis ability in real life, it'd be super useful. Okay. Well, ooh. Was that the arrow that I shot? Hmm. Interesting. Another diamond. That is diamond number 3 for the shrines. They want me to make a ring out of it, I think. If you like it, then you should have put a giant rock-infused diamond in it. Hey, my other arrow. Alright. Did not expect to get another spirit orb there. That is surprising. The rabbit that you shoot that this rumor has it's talking about on the loading screen, that you can actually get a lot better opportunity on if you're wearing the stealth set. Because the rabbit won't actually hear you approaching it, and it glows blue. I'm sure you've seen them running around, but if you shoot them repeatedly with arrows, they just drop tons and tons of rupees. And another way to kind of skirt that, because they run away as soon as they hear you or as soon as you shoot them. Another way to kind of make it easier on yourself is to get the Linnell arrows or bows, the ones that shoot either 3 or 5 arrows. Because when I'll actually show you here. When like this is a normal bow, it shoots 1 arrow per arrow, right? The Savage Linnell bows, this one does 3 arrows, but it only costs you 1 arrow out of your inventory. So if I had 194 and I shot out of this, it would turn into 3 arrows, but it would only cost me 1. Same with the ×5. And that actually comes in really handy when you're trying to hit moving targets, or if you're like fighting a Linnell, for instance, and you want to shoot it in the face. It's way easier to do it with a 3 arrow spread or a 5 arrow spread as opposed to 1 arrow. So just there are ways to make the game a little easier on yourself. I feel like I just did this one. Alright. I will oblige this path. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's very similar to the one that I did about 10 minutes ago. Take that out. Now I'm thinking I can probably circumvent this whole thing if I'm smart about it. Ah, crap. Okay. I get it. I get it. So. think I remember this one, and if I'm remembering this correctly, I need to use these up here to get to a chest. Yes, there's a little path right here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now what I need to do is go back here and stasis this thing before it falls into there, run up on the platform. Oops. So, what's the old saying? Don't throw a glowing orb into the wind? Okay. Stasis. So I'll stay put for a minute. I run up here. Safe and sound, and that should hopefully roll back in. Yes. Okay. I am fully upgraded with stasis, with bombs, all that stuff. I went through all the upgrades for all the abilities. So I have stasis plus, remote bomb plus, etc., etc. Okay. There we go. Another ancient core. Nice. Alright. It might be coffee time. Okay, that's pretty much all of them in Hebra. Let's see. I've got most of them up here. I'm just going to work my way down over here. So. Manya Toma Shrine, 194. Right on the next page. Okay. Looks like a puzzle. I'm not going to read about it. Let's do this organically. See how smart I am. Am I smart enough? Drawing parabolas. Alright. It's a good tool song. Let's go for a ride. Aw, yeah. Oh no, no! Alright. This is a better way. I could run over there, but this is a lot more fun. Okay. What do I need to do here? You know what? I'm gonna bomb that thing. Wow, those are some tough boxes. Alright. So I'm guessing if I hit this, it's going to rotate the platform, which will get me to the end, but it won't give me that chest. So I think what I need to do is go back and use my little floating ability, like so. Send me back! There we go. Ah, crap. Well, that obviously wasn't the right answer. Okay, so we'll rotate this. Oh, nuts. Okay. Oh, okay. Ready or not, here we go. Grab it! Ah! Come on, Link. If I stand higher on there, if I go higher, there we go. Okay. Ooh, another Thunderblade. Well, I think I'm going to keep the one I have. It's more damage. Alright. Alright, so that's what we... Oh my god. That's what we have to do. Okay. So, now we get to do that all over again. I wonder if I hold it, if it'll send us both over with me still holding it. Oh. Oh, that didn't work. I like the music in the shrines. It's very, like, calming, but also interesting. Well, let's do it again. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just bad luck. It's a good thing I like the music in here because I've been in here for a while. There we go. Alright. Whee! Alright, this is one where I gotta stop it. Do this on my terms. Okay, so if I drop it here, it should go straight there. There we go. And I gracefully float in like a G. Cool beans. Did I miss anything? No. Alright. There you have the Divine Beast. Looks like an old version of the Avengers floating air fortress. Or if you like the Venture Bros, the OSI headquarters. Yeah, shock arrows are rough if you're in an area where the enemies have shock arrows and it's also watery. Because there's a big hit area. It essentially like electrifies the water that you're in. You drop shields, you drop bows, you drop weapons. It gets pretty frantic and a little annoying when you can't use it to your advantage. Easy peasy. Tight. Alright, alright. I think this next one's going to be an easy one too. I had to solve an environmental puzzle to unlock the shrine. Basically, you're trying to drop a bunch of balls into a bunch of ball slots. I don't know. In the Thunder Plateau. Yeah, you can see around here the pillars behind me and the balls that are inside them. They're scattered throughout. And your goal is to figure out where they are, how to get them up here, because this is kind of on an elevated platform. There we go. So, we're going in. Up to almost 40 shrines, making good progress. So, about a third of the way. Oh! I thought this was going to be an easy one. But, looks like a bunch of stuff I can blow up, so that's always fun. And that is not magnetic. Okay, so I gotta be careful, because I still want to be able to get over to this ladder. But I want to get into that ladder, so we're gonna... 3, 2, 1. Oh, alright. That's a hilariously oversized pressure plate. Alright, well, let's keep this going here. Guess we'll blow it all up. Okay. So there's the plate, but what do I do with it? Imagine if that's what hail was in real life. That would suck. Okay. These are kind of out of place. And that got me nowhere, so... Ah, there you are. Okay. Come with me. I was hoping that was going to unlock like a secret area with a chest or something. Okay. Okay. Wheel! Guess we'll just finish this one up. Oh yeah, that's where the chest is. Okay. Let's just give it the old heave-ho. When all else fails, just blam. Just wave it around until you knock it off. Okay. Okay. There we go. Wow. There we go. I know, I know. Okay. That does not seem worth the effort, but... okay. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything here. Let's try that again. Oh, now I gotta go back. Alright. Whoa! Worth it. That was tight, but now I need to figure out... maybe I can get up there. There we go. Nothing there. Okay. Good for me. Alright, that was like one outfit I didn't have, was like something with electric or shock resistance. Such technology does not exist in this modern age. Okay. Cool. Well, that was worth the effort. Alright, let's see, where are we at here? We are in almost the second hour. Beginning to think I might not get this done in one sitting. Look how nice it is now. Clear the shrine, the thunder clears up. Still have this nice orb here, and I can actually climb this stuff now. Yeah. Oop. There we go. Okay. Put the climbing gear on. Stop crouching. Why are you crouching? Alright, or just jump off. That's cool. See, I have a lot less stamina penalty when I'm jumping with this outfit on. So nice to just run around here. Beautiful. Okay. Let's try Shea Loya. Page 177. It's a puzzle. While this is loading, I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Oh man, all the inefficiencies of being human. Okay. See what happens. Whoa! Alright. Neat. Cool. I'll take it. I am getting that arrow back, though. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. By the way, this is being played on the Switch, not on the Wii U. Although I love the Wii U. Switch is probably my favorite console at the moment. It's so nice to be able to play it portably, bring it over to people's houses. What am I missing? Oh. Must have to shoot something up here. Yeah. The portability factor, or if like, you know, other people are on the TV and you just want to like chill out and play some Rocket League or something, it just can't be beat. It is an amazing console. So I have enough that I could get 8 more increases in my stamina wheel. And it's 5 per circle. Let's see, so I'd need 6, I'd need 11 to fill it up entirely, I believe. So once I get to 33 spirit orbs, I'm going to probably upgrade my stamina wheel all the way, and then I'm going to finish all the rest of these without getting any hearts. I'm using an AverMedia Live, I think it's HD Gamer 2 is what the card I'm using in my computer to capture this and stream it. It is not a USB card, it's a PCI Express card. So it fits into the same slot that like your graphics cards fit into if you have more than one on your motherboard. But it has an HDMI input for the Switch, for example. Ooh, major test of strength. And it also has an HDMI out, so you can output it to another input on your TV and not have to play on like a laggy or like a stream onto your computer using their software. The software is really good for streaming and recording, but if you go to the other input that you output to on your TV, it's like lag free. It's really amazing. Let's see. There we go. Just do a little flurry rush on this guy. Show him what's up. Just like Tony Danza. Who's the boss? Oh yeah. Oop, too early. Ah, too early again. So this is one of the rooms where the pillars will knock him off on his own. There we go. So if he runs into those, he kind of disorients himself. Or herself, you know, whatever. The big Guardian Shield also is very handy. Ooh, lunch. Thank you, my dear. Mucho gracias. Okay. So I'm just going to run behind this pillar. Bam. Really, the flurry attack is what you want. You want to time that correctly because it cuts down the combat time considerably. It's tough because if you miss it, like the hits from these big blades will do some pretty serious damage, but wow, this thing's about to go down. It's alright. Ah! See if I can just finish this guy off here. There we go, okay. Oh yeah. It's supposed to be a really good shield. Saw an ancient core in there. Alright. Yes. So, one of these I think had a hidden chest. Or like a chest that was in this main room, but maybe I'm wrong. Eh. It's alright. The halberds are good. The spears are good if you need to keep your distance from an enemy. Alright, on to Kaokyo. Okay. Huh. Alright. Yeesh. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. You know what? Well, let's make this a little easy on myself. Oh! Okay. Might actually have to fight these guys. What you got, bro? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Is that it? Yeah? Alright. So clearly, I want to get over there and get that chest. Ah, okay. Question that I have is, what is the floating bomb for? Is I supposed to take those guys out with it? Oh, no! Alright. Whoops. That was convenient. Alright. Okay, let's cool it down for a minute. Well, let's go back this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, made it. Don't float away on me. Ooh. Got it, okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So I need a key. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Jeez. Whoops. Okay. Wow. This is way longer than I expected it to be. Okay, let's see here. First question is, how do I get to that? Nope. That was terrible. Nope. Okay. Perhaps a bomb arrow. Nope. Alright. No. Guessing this is gonna fling me in the air. There we go. Don't mind if I do. Terrible. Alright, am I missing something here? Like... Okay... Alright. Oh, damn. Alright. Alright. Precision. Gonna take it slow. I don't think his balloons are going to do well with those spikes. Oh, okay. Oof. There's a lot of verticality here. Oops. You know what? Can I just use a bomb arrow, I wonder? Mm-hmm. Cool beans. Okay. Going up. Okay. So now I have to go all the way back down. So I wonder if this is how I get to that first chest. My guess would be yes. Aha, there it is. All right. Okay. We'll work our way over. So, game Switch recommendations. My most recent would be Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. If you like Zelda, it's very similar in that it It's a puzzle game. All the levels are 3D dioramas. That's gonna hit me. Whoa. And it's just super creative and very fun. Not high intensity or anything, but just really entertaining. Oh my. I don't know why they keep giving me these forest dweller items. I don't like the forest dweller items because they are wooden and they tend to burn if you get like fire enemy. Whoops. So they become worthless if you're anywhere where there's like fire elemental weapons. Ugh. Maybe I'll just do that. Seems a little safer. Yeah. Ah. Oh boy. Please don't swing into me. The bow's okay. It's ×3 bow, so you get 3 shots for every 1 arrow. That's good. Alright. Ah! Come to me, Spider-Man. Oh no! Poor Link. Poor Link. Thought that was sloped down. Huh. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no. Whoops. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Got it. Alright. Decent. Decent. Too far. Okay. I have no idea what that just did. Okay. We're up to 44 shrines. Moving in parallel. Okay. All right. Huh. That wasn't too bad. Looks like I can go down there. Ah. Ah. Come back. Put that back on. Make me look like a tough guy. I'm wearing someone's skull. That should be intimidating. My bracers are made of bones. Let's see if I can get comfortable here. It's gonna be a while. Okay. That's a nice view. I see one orb. Where is the second one? Oh, there's the second orb. Alright. Where do you need to go? Perhaps up? Oh no! Whoops. That was epic fail. Oh, alright. Cool beans. Alright. Mystery solved. There we go. Okay. I must be missing something. That can't be it. Yes, the goal is get all 120 shrines, get all my stamina wheel, fill up as many hearts as I can, and then go do the divine quests. Once I have the divine quest done, then I'm going to probably get the master sword. Maybe I'll do that first. Get the master sword, do the trials of the master sword, get it leveled up, then do the divine beasts, and then dive into the DLC. I gotta see what the motorcycle's like. Minor test of strength. Alright, so... yeah, that'll be fine. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Easy. Yeah, the minor tests of strength are pretty easy. Not much to them. They have low hit points. They're not very dangerous. They have a lot of obstacles you can hide behind in here, so they tend to be a lot easier than the major. The major tests of strength take a while. There we go. Two more. I think I can max out my stamina wheel. Ah, salt and vinegar chips are delicious. Just gonna work my way across, probably to the east, and then I'll work my way south. Like I said, I don't know if I'll make it all the way through 99 shrines today and get all of them done that I can, because there are 3 or 4 that are gated behind the divine beasts, but I'm gonna get as many done as I can today. My goal is to get all 120 shrines by the end of the weekend, if I can. So we'll see. Minor test of strength again. Should just have to flurry him, put him down, and that should be it. Alright, it's a spear. Oh yeah. Oh. Nope. Piece of cake. Leaving the spear, it's low damage. I don't need the distance in any of these fights. I have enough. I have enough damage resistance that I'll be fine. Alright. Talked about this at the beginning of the video, but I have all my armor sets fully upgraded that I want. So I can pretty much run around and not get beat up too bad. I'm wearing my favorite one, which is the Berserker outfit, I think, or Berserker armor set, I forget. Has a major attack bonus with it though, which is great. It's almost as if you always have the highest level attack bonus potion on it all the time. You can kind of see me wearing it here, so that's what it looks like. Barbarian set, that's what it is. So it's attack bonus, the set bonus is charge attack, stamina up, so you can do more charge attacks with using less stamina. And then I couple that with these defensive potions, which are 30 minutes long. So I have max defense and I have max offense for 30 minutes at a time. And the potions are made using iron shroom, 4 iron shroom, and then 1 dragon's horn. So you cook it together, and then it takes what would normally be like a 5-minute long highest level armor bonus meal to like 30 minutes long because of the dragon's horn. So best I can figure out, the dragon's horn extends whatever. Oh, blood moon time. The dragon's horn extends whatever would normally be like a 5 or a 6-minute potion into like a 30-minute long potion. Or buff. I shouldn't say potion. I should say buff. Okay, so might actually have to get a different weapon out for this one. Let's see. I guess I'll use that one up. I'll break it and then I'll switch over to my sword. So again, these major tests of strength are a little harder. There's no pillars to hide behind, but you can see there are metal spots on the floor. I'm standing on one, in fact, and if I use Magnesis and bring it up, then it blocks them from hitting me. Oop. There we go. Got a flurry rush in. And again, my armor set is giving me max attack bonus. And my defense up potion, you can see I have 9 minutes and 49 seconds left on it. That is also, oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. That's also helping me out. So one thing you can do here is do that. They'll run into it. It'll block them. Or you can do what I did last time, which is use a shock arrow, and that'll stop them in place as well. There we go. Again, Flurry Rush is like the most effective way to do this. I like to use the arrows at this point in the fight because what they're doing right now is annoying, and it's just an easy way to stop them in their tracks. There we go. Okay. Done. There we go. Alright, got an ancient core. That's good. Let's see. Drop that guy. We'll pick up the sword or battle axe. There we go. I have a great flame blade, so I'm gonna leave that. And that is 33, so we're gonna take a brief reprieve from doing this and go get all my stamina. So I'm at 49 shrines total so far, out of 120. 33 spirit orbs, 123 Korok seeds, or poop, because it is their poop. And the blood moon is about to go nuts, so I gotta get out of here. If you haven't played the blood moon, it comes irregularly from what I understand. And occasionally when it's a full moon, it will become what's called a blood moon, and you'll see like red ashes rising around you. You'll see the moon in the sky is like blood red and has kind of tentacles, like tendrils coming out of it. And it's basically a reset of all the enemies that you've killed since the last blood moon. So it's a way to, if you're farming, or maybe it wasn't a blood moon, maybe it was just a castle, but anyways, the blood moon resets all enemies you killed. So if you killed a bunch of bosses and you still need parts from like a Linnell or like, oh man, what are the other ones? The big guys, the Stalnox or something, it'll reset all of them across the world and you can go back and refarm them. And there are ways to make the blood moon appear. You can sit in front of a fire enough times that it'll just advance the days enough that the blood moon will reappear. And there's actually a guy you can talk to outside of, let's see here, outside of, I think it's this Riverside stable, or no, I think it's the Dueling Peak stable here, where he'll actually tell you if the moon is going to be weird that night. In other words, whether or not the blood moon is going to appear. Oh. Hey, buddy. I'm not going to shoot him. We'll let him be. Okay. So, trick with these fairies. You see how I landed and it flew away? With the stealth set, you get a stealth bonus, and now I can run right up to them and grab them. They don't run away because my stealthiness tricks them. So if you need fairies, if you need to harvest anything really, what am I doing? If you need to harvest anything that requires stealthiness, rather than like crawling and creeping up like this, just wear your stealth kit, don't run, and you can run at this speed and just pick up everything. Animals, butterflies, insects, whatever, they won't run away from you if you have the full stealth set on. And the stealth set also gives you a speed bonus at night, which is really nice. There we go. Ah! Alright, so, oh, I did my math wrong, crap. I thought it was 3 spirit orbs per upgrade, but it's 4, so I'll be able to get 8 spirit orb upgrades, but I'll still be 3 short of what I need to max it out. That's okay. My opinion, if you're starting this game off, I think it's more important to go with stamina at the beginning. I found it a lot easier to find like hardy durians, for example, than it was to find something that could unnaturally increase your stamina wheel beyond its normal capacity. So I found it easier to find recipes that increase your hearts more than your stamina at the beginning of the game. So, plus with your stamina wheel up, you can climb up to harder to reach places. You can get to other places that you couldn't normally get to. You can climb the cliffs faster. You can jump more, in other words. So, I think the stamina wheel is a better investment when you're starting out as opposed to hearts. But that is just my opinion. Oh, I did max it out. Cool. I guess I'll get the other hearts since I'm here. There we go. Two hours and 45 minutes. Okay. Always raining in this game. Always raining. Let's see. Let's switch back to the armor set just in case. Trial of Power. Okay. Alright, so we'll see if this works. Oh yeah. I hope I don't get hit by that. Oh! Ah, jeez. Whoops. Okay. Wow, these are going really fast. What's up, bro? Oh, nothing. Just streaming some Zelda. Yeah, you know it. For sure. That's cool. Alright, man. See ya. Ah! Okay. Two hit him with this barbarian set. It's really good. Okay. So, what I see here is... let's see. Ooh, that's a good sword. Definitely gonna take that one. You know what? I'll drop my Thunderblade. I have two of them. I like the Edge of Duality. It's always high damage. Okay, so I see a lantern. If I shoot it, it's going to drop down, set fire to that. That's going to roll down over here and hopefully knock that door open. All right. There we go. Some call me a prophet. Ooh. Wow, that's pretty good. Probably take that one too. Let's see. I'm gonna drop that. It's just not. It doesn't have the utility of like a flame blade or an icy one. So let's see. The ice weapon and the flame weapon, the frost blade and the flame blade, they can both have utility depending on the environment that you're in. The electric one is just good if you want to disarm somebody, which can be useful, but oh, come on. Yeah, and if you're looking for Guardian components to upgrade your armor or to buy, Guardian weapons or what have you. Ah! That was unexpected. I guess I should have expected it, but if you're looking for those components, these shrines are not a good place to look for them. I would look for the full-grown Guardians out in the world, because you can actually, if you have Guardian weapons, you can chop off their legs. You can stun them, chop off their legs, and they'll actually drop, their legs will drop Guardian pieces as well. So it's kind of a double whammy. You chop off 5 or 6 legs, you get components from those, and then you kill the main body of it, and that also drops a ton of parts. Okay, so this is actually, you can actually see me doing this with the controller. It's going to take a couple hits. It's using the accelerometer or whatever is in here to... Rah! Oh, jeez. So you can hit it on the swing forward and on the swing back. So that'll... Oh, no! There we go, that'll go in. Okay. Yeah, if you have the console or even just the Joy-Cons, you can actually control it the same way. It's not... All of the controllers have an accelerometer built into them to control things like that, so it's just one of the fun things about the Switch. Now I have a huge stamina wheel. I can run forever. All right. All right, same thing. Looks like I need to interact with this thing. Oh. Yo. Was it Ghost Recon? Oh, Logitech G933. Yeah, I got it for like $90, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Logitech G1. That's not bad at all. I would. I mean, it's a really good headset. Yeah. It lasts like 10-12 hours too. Do it. Sweet. Yeah, hit me up. I'll be on. Ah, man. See ya. Alright. Multitasking. Got a buddy asking me about gaming headset I use, which is the Logitech G933. It's the one I have on. It's super comfortable. Mic's okay, which is what I'm using obviously for this. So you can judge the quality based on how it's coming through here, but the audio quality is excellent. Whoops. It has software surround sound, and the surround sound is actually really good for directional audio. So games like Fortnite, where you kind of have to know where footsteps are coming from, etc., etc. It's really good for games like that, or really just anything. It's good for music, movies. The range is excellent. I can actually go outside with these things on, outside of my house, and I'll still be able to talk to people on Discord and things like that. So, highly recommend it. Batteries usually last anywhere between 10 and 12 hours. I run them without the LEDs on. If you run them with the LEDs on, I think it cuts into the cuts pretty dramatically into the duration of how long it'll last. So there are days where I'll game for 10 hours and have them on the whole day. There are days where I game for an hour, but I don't really care if the lights are on. It looks nice, but I can't see them, so what do I care? Okay, up to 50 shrines. On the loading screen here, once you beat the Divine Beast, it'll actually show little moving symbols of the Divine Beast you've defeated. As maybe like a progress thing, I don't know. It's kind of it's a cool indicator of what you've done though, of what you've completed so far in the game. Map stamps, I like the loading screen tips they have. It's good stuff to talk about on the stream, but gosh, I gotta use another defensive potion. Maybe I won't use a defensive potion this time. We'll see how bad I get hit. But the map indicators you can put down are really good if you're, if you're farming something and you are trying to remember where exactly to go. I tend to put down map markers, which I'll show you after this fight, to indicate, the things that I'm farming, where they are, where I need to go, where I need to circulate essentially to find all the stuff that I want. My brain is not working. Oh no. Not doing that. Must be a decent spear. Eh. There we go. So, map. So like here, this is where I farm iron shrooms, so I put a little shield, because that's what it's used for. It's a defensive meal you make. It gives you a defensive boost. So I circle this area for iron shroom, and the stamps you can put down are really useful for that. Same thing with, what are they called? Hardy Durian, this thing. I put markers down here for the Hardy Durian because there's a ton of them. So it's easy for me to go back and go, okay, I need to make some meals that are going to buff my hearts or buff my, defense or whatever. I just warp over close to it, run over there, and just farm it. Hi, Darren. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining me, Darren, I am attempting to get through as many shrines as I can in my stream. I had about 99 to do, and I think I've completed around 45 of them. So I'm getting pretty close. I have 51 shrines done, but I had 17 done before I started, so I've actually done, is that 30, 34? Yeah. So I've completed 34 of 99. I have finished all the shrines, yeah. This is my third playthrough. So right now I still have 69 shrines to go. But I have beaten them all before, yeah. And I gotta say, I think one of my favorite ones was there's where you use the accelerometer in the controller, you move it around. It's like a mini golf, kind of, where you have to take the mallet, swing it, and hit the ball in. It's pretty fun, super creative. So this will be shrine number 52. Tempered power, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so this one I have to use stasis. And I have to... This one's tough, because you have to aim it very specifically where it needs to be. There we go, that might work. Nope. Yeah, so this one gives you an angle from where it needs to go versus where you actually hit it. The problem with this one is you have to be so exact in hitting it straight on that it takes a lot of attempts to get it there. That looks pretty straight. Okay. So this one, I think we'll make it. Unless I overshoot it. Oh no! Okay. There we go. Okay. Red is maxed out, so we'll see if this goes. There we go. Oh no! Okay, so somewhere in between the last two hits. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, we'll try that. Hopefully that goes. Man. It's frustrating. It's tough. It's tough to get this right. This is probably one of the harder shrines I've done. Man, the tougher part about this one too is as many times as it takes you to hit it out there, you lose durability on whatever item you're hitting it with, so. Oh. I will succeed. Okay. Yes! No! All right, so I'm getting it there. I need to cut it back a little. That's my issue now. Okay, the momentum generated by the weapon must be different with like a heavier weapon. 3, 4. 4. We'll try 4. 4 hits. Okay, so this must be... I'm going to give it 5 hits this time. We'll see if that works. This shrine is hard. This is probably one of the hardest ones I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see if that does it. Okay, that might do it. That might do it. Ah, yes. Success. Whew. Holy cow, that was tough. Okay. Oh, there's a sledgehammer here the whole time. I should have used that. Shoot. Okay, this one won't be too tough. But I am going to bust out that sledgehammer, because that's what these are made for. Okay. So, this is one of those shrines where you can go to the finish right now, but you'll notice a hallway over here. And there is another one we can try. So I might give this a couple attempts. Let's see what's in here. Oh, another one. Okay. Well, if I break this sledgehammer, I guess I'll take that one. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little tougher, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try. Oh, I guess we'll try 6 hits. Oh, okay, okay. So maybe 5 hits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll see if this does it. Not quite. Not quite. Alright. So maybe I need to hit it from farther away. Oh, not close enough. I'm gonna wait for that to stop. Okay. So one bad thing about stasis is it takes a long time for it to come off cooldown. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, that was close. That was close. Whew. I wonder if I have to hit it straight in the hole for this one to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm feeling it. This might be the one. This might be the one. Oh, no! Alright. Maybe I'll try hitting it closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know 5 isn't enough, so... Actually, it looks like it's going to go farther this time. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I can hit it through that hole. Oh, I did. That's disappointing. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may have to try a different weapon too, because shrine is this again? Miro Shaz. Let's see what the book says about it. 194. Oh man, doesn't tell me what's in the chest. That's disappointing. All right. It has to be a perfect shot though, it said. Okay. So, let's see if I can get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna give it 3 more attempts and then I'm gonna stop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be too high. We'll see. Ah, shoot. 2 more chances. All right, let's line her up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is it. Oh, so close, so close. All right. Oh. Nope. All right, not meant to be. That's all right. I gave it a valiant effort. Okay, well, that's a tough one. That is probably in the top 3 toughest shrines that I've done in this game. It's fun, but man, you have to make it exactly in the hole to get that chest open. And I have no idea what's in the chest, so that's kind of disappointing. But oh well. On to the next shrine. Okay, so I've gotten all these, mainly today. I guess I'll keep moving. Maybe I'll go up into the volcano. I like the volcano. It's pretty cool. The world they built in this Zelda is second to none. It's very, very, very well done. So you'll notice, since I'm on the volcano, if I have wooden material out, it will start on fire. There we go. So I'm gonna get my flame breaker armor on so I don't burst into flames here. I'm gonna equip... I'll equip one of those guys. Okay. I'm going into most of these shrines blind. I don't know what's in them. I've beaten them all before last year, but it's been like a year since I played it, so that's metal. I'm gonna have to bring that up, and that'll allow me to go under it and not get smushed like a pancake. That would hurt. Okay. So, I see some water. That's good, because it's probably really hot in here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, blue flame. Okay. Ooh, that's a good bow. All right. Ah! Thought I was gonna fall off. All right. I take it that I need the torch, so I'm gonna have to drop one of my weapons. Whoops. There we go. Alright. So this will be interesting. So I'll light this guy. I have to get down there with the blue flame without it getting put out by the water. Alright. Okay, made it. Hello, butt on a stick. I like that name. All right. Got it. No more water. No more water. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Nope. You're coming with me. I'm gonna drop you on some guardians. All right. Oh no, you getting beat up? That's right. That's right. Peace. Yeah, this is Butt on a Stick. This is one of my favorite games. I've been playing games for a long time, and this is definitely one of my favorites. I'm probably at about 250 hours, I would say. This is my third playthrough, so that tells you how much I like it. Yeah, the puzzles are really fun. Like this one, I think I have to do a spin here, maybe? No? Oh, what? Ah. Yeah, Wind Waker is really, really fun. That's definitely in my top 3. It might be my favorite, but I don't know. This one definitely is up there. But Wind Waker is amazing. I played it on the Wii U when they had they cleaned up the quests from how it used to be and kind of made it easier. But the HD remake on the Wii U was really good. Ah. Alright, so this is getting a little complicated. Let's see what I can do here. I think I'm going to have to use Stasis and Magnesis together here. So I'm going to use Magnesis to bring this over. And try not to put out the flame at the water. And then I'm going to use Stasis on that guy. And then I'll move this back over. Except, how do I get over there? Oh! There we go, okay. Ooh. Hi, Rainax. How you doing? Oh! Ah! Okay. So, I'm going to switch over to my Barbarian set because it gives me a big attack bonus. And then, I'm going to take that out. Alright, so, time to take care of these Guardians. There we go. No problem. Alright, so I need to light... Oh, wow. This is really intimidating. Look at this. Alright. Girl problems. Oh, tell me about it. I feel ya. Just kidding. Alright. Ah, shoot. Whew, got it. Okay. So, I think I need to do a spin here. Because if I don't, those are going to turn on. Yep. Okay. So. Alright, time to get in the cool pose. There we go. Ah! No! Alright. There we go. Okay. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Alright, the creepy mummy gave me the spirit orb. That was shrine number 53 out of 120. There's 3 of them that I can't get to yet because I have to beat the Divine Beast first, but that'll be for another day. Oh no! All my stuff's gonna start on fire. Oh, it's just my torch. Okay, well that doesn't matter. Alright, I'll put my flame breaker on. I'm gonna let my torch burn, because that's kind of what it does. See how long it takes before it burns up. Maybe it won't burn up because it's a torch. Interesting. This looks like my butt's on fire. Well guys, I think that's where I'm going to have to call it today. I'm going to be back on tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing more of these shrines. But that's about 3.5 hours for one day, so I need to go eat some food and put on some deodorant. But if you guys are interested, I'll be back on tomorrow on this channel, so keep an eye out. Thanks for watching.